this is the rock show.
For real.
Not just an intro video, this is the real deal.
Yeah, and we're happy as hell to be actually presenting the real thing to you this time, so this is going to be a lot of fun.
That's it. On this episode, we're going to be talking about Trucker Diablo's album, The Devil Rhythm.
Yep.
And we'll be talking about the recent Motorhead tour of Australia, which
kick ass.
Representing on my t-shirt right here.
Yeah, kick ass. And you would have seen that my t-shirt last time around.
And we'll also talk about the Lemmy documentary, which is Lemmy, 49% motherfucker, excuse the language, 51% son of a bitch.
And we're not doing that to be foul-mouthed. We're foul-mouthed anyway, but that was that's the actual title of the DVD.
That is the title of the DVD.
Yeah.
Before we get into any of that, we'd just like to say thanks to everybody who watched our first video.
Huge thanks, massive thanks, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, anybody that's watched it and then reposted it and helping spread the word, that's awesome. Keep it up.
We love it.
We want this thing to grow. That's the whole point of it, to help you guys spread the word on your bands and everything like that. So, and
it's already growing at a rapid rate. The response we got with additions to input and more requests coming through to get on the show and stuff after the first episode alone. It's only been 24 hours since we put that up, and we're filming this one now, and it's been huge.
Yeah,
it's been unbelievable. So keep it coming. We love it. We want to be busy. So
it's really, really cool.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah. We're gobsmacked. It's just been absolutely brilliant. So bear with us while we just sort of have our jaws hanging on the floor while we're trying to get through the next one. But yeah, that was awesome.
Really, really good reaction. We're so happy with it, and we thank you guys heaps.
Yeah. So thank you again.
So
stay tuned just shortly we're going to have, to make this a little bit better, we're going to have our own theme music coming up soon, which will be composed by
us.
Yeah, yours truly. So see how it goes. Give us some feedback when that gets out. And we've got a brilliant young designer working on our artwork for us. So we're going to have a logo and stuff coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. We've seen the drafts of it, and it looks kick-ass. So that's going to be really cool. So just over the next few episodes, few months, whatever it takes to get it all done, then we'll have this thing really looking and sounding bloody awesome. So
we're in the very early stages of this at the moment, and it will end up looking better in the coming weeks, so bear with us.
Yeah.
But yeah,
on to
let's get on to
Diablo.
talking about Trucker Diablo.
Everyone you say, crashing down on me. One more time, red beer destroy. Everyone you say, crashing down on me. One more time.
Yeah. Amazing band. So
they're from Northern Ireland.
Yep.
They're one of the first bands that got in contact with us and sent us a copy of their album, which is called The Devil Rhythm. I was blown away straight away with the fact that this was supposed to start off with local bands.
Yeah,
and one of the first bands that got in contact with us was Trucker Diablo,
yeah.
and the music was unbelievable. It's gone into heavy rotation in our CD players.
We've played it non-stop, and I reckon pretty much as soon as we shut the camera off, we're going to go and listen to it again. So.
Most likely, yeah. It's a fantastic album. It's got influences from everybody from Metallica and Thin Lizzy to Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Yeah.
There's a lot of southern rock influences on it, which is great.
We love our southern rock, so that was a bonus.
Yeah. Great tracks. The second single off it is called Juggernaut, and it actually recently just went to #1 on the Amazon charts.
So congratulations to Trucker Diablo for that, because that's absolutely massive, and we hope that does nothing but great things for you guys. So keep it up. It's brilliant. We love your work. Just keep going with it.
But overall, the album is, honestly, it's just one of those albums that you just love to put on and have a couple of beers to, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you just sit there and you have a few drinks to it, and you can have the thing on repeat. It doesn't get boring. It's brilliant. It's just done. The whole track list is set out right. You can't put a fault to it. It just sounds brilliant. The production's good. Everything's really, really good with it. So.
The sound of it's great.
Yep.
And it's only a short album. It runs for about 42 minutes.
Yeah.
and the time just flies by. You don't even realise. We've had it on repeat for, I think we went 4 listens in a row without even realising it at one stage.
It just goes on, and it comes back to the start, and you're just going, oh, cool, here we go again, and just running straight through it. It's a fantastic piece of work.
I must admit, one of the funny things was the first track on the album is called "Drink Beer Destroy," and it's an anthem. It's the sort of thing that you can really imagine the crowd chanting back. Real crowd interaction piece, but. When the album came around to the second listen, we already knew the words to the first song. It's just it gets up here, it puts itself right up here, and you just want to listen to it again. And
well, it's not only that song. A lot of the songs on the album, you'll find yourself by the time the chorus comes around the second time on your first listen, you'll know the words and you'll be singing along to it. And you won't be ashamed to sing along to this stuff. I don't care how hardcore or whatever you are. This stuff is good, it's catchy, it gets in your head, and you will love just singing along, especially after a few drinks. It's just one of those albums that just gets you going.
And they've got a lot of influences that are great bands. They're not exactly heavy metal.
No.
But they're good hard rock. They're kind of in the vein of AC/DC.
To a degree, yeah. It's funny how, just getting off to a little tangent, how funny the AC/DC influence seems to be in Northern Ireland at the moment. I've got the impression that they've got a really big thing. Correct us if we're wrong over there, but we seem to get the impression that AC/DC and Bon Scott seem to be pretty popular over there. So,
well, they're pretty popular all the way around the world. You know?
It's kind of hard to go wrong with AC/DC, but
that's it.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Devil Rhythm. Get a hold of a copy of it.
It's
you can download the single Juggernaut from Amazon.
Yep. And
I believe you can download Drink Beer Destroy from iTunes.
Maybe.
I'm not 100% sure of that.
But worst comes to worst, we'll have the website scrolling across the bottom of the screen, so go to the website. I'm pretty sure they
do. They've got a store, and you can buy the album, a hard copy of the album from the store.
So it's well worth it. It'll be money well spent. You won't get tired of this album, not in a lifetime. So just get it and run it over and over and over again. Wear the CD out because we're in the process of doing that all the time. So
really good listen.
Yeah,
really good.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. Can't say a bad thing about it. We can't pick a weak point on it. It was just amazing that this was the first band to sort of get on board with us, and that was the quality we got straight off the bat. So they set a very, very, very high benchmark for everyone else to live up to. So we wish everyone the best of luck living up to this one because it's awesome.
It is. And we did touch on it a little bit in the intro episode, but there is an awesome scene going on in Northern Ireland, and it's full of great bands.
Yeah, massive. We'll get to more of those in the coming weeks.
We will.
Yeah.
There's plenty more coming up in the coming weeks, and we look forward to bringing them all to you because we're fans of them all now.
Yeah.
So
I'm jealous of everyone over there in Northern Ireland that you guys can go and see these bands play because I swear I'd give just about anything to go and see these guys play live. It'd be an amazing thing to see the crowd interaction, I reckon. You get a nice closed-in pub gig going on, I reckon they'd go nuts.
Well, I think they've probably built up a bit of a following around
it.
Actually, we didn't mention that the single Juggernaut actually features a guest appearance by the current Thin Lizzy frontman Ricky Warwick. So
more credit to him. It's more credibility. So
it's a really good song. Really.
Yeah. Awesome track. That's a very, very good single.
Awesome song, awesome album.
Yep.
The other tracks on there that stand out.
Well, what are your top two?
Top two, not including the singles, Drink Beer and Destroy.
And so bypassing singles,
would be Big Truck.
Yep.
And probably Voodoo. They're the highlights for me. I love those tracks.
Alright, cool.
They've got a real groove to them. And they still remain really, really heavy and not really heavy, but really rocking, and
they don't get really weak at any point.
No.
So it doesn't. The pace changes enough to keep you going and keep you interested, but it's not a backward step when they do that. It's just another element to what they do, which is really, really good and really well done. It's amazing how it comes through.
So what are your top two from the album?
Alright, I reckon my top two will be Never Too Late to Sin and Dirty Love. I love dirty lyrics, so that one's way up there for me. The honourable mention, but the honourable mention would go to Voodoo again. I love that track as well, so we both very much agree on that one. But I had to put the other two first.
Great track.
Yeah.